And take 21? They thought they were safe. They thought nothing bad could happen. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, your one in best of one. Still on a marathon, trying to record a lot of stuff. I'm traveling a lot. This is probably the busiest 3 weeks of my entire career ever. So bear with me as I am in the lab the 1 day a week that I actually get to be at home. I am here in the office trying to manufacture videos so you don't have to miss a day. So, you know, a little yay CGB in the comments would be good. Anyhow, Temur Prowess. Rei Hirayama at Worlds played this Temur Prowess deck. Temur Prowess is a deck built around Valley Floodcaller. This cool little otter lets you untap all of your creatures and give them +1/+1 whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Now, when you combine that with Enduring Vitality, that it lets you tap your creatures for mana, and you combine it with token creatures from Storm Chaser's talent or from something crazy like Song of Tortentans, and next thing you know, you get to do some really bizarre stuff. Several players tried this archetype at Worlds, and I'm running Rei's version because for me it has the most removal. There's four Torch the Towers, 3 Bushwhacks, and 2 Scorching Dragonfires, as well as This Town Ain't Big Enough, which is a instant that has really taken off in the new meta. Although I haven't played it in too many decks, a lot of people have been doing fun stuff with this in cards like Up the Beanstalk. So I'm excited to try this one out and see if it's the version that cuts it in best of one. I haven't done much with Temur Prowess in best of one, and you might be surprised by how explosive a deck like this can be. So I think that you're going to enjoy this one. It's a little wild, it's a little out there. One difference is the sideboard had 2 Bristlebud Farmers in my version. Rei played 4. I added 2 Scorching Dragonfires. I did not want to use the Mythics on 2 more Bristlebud Farmers. That is the big difference between Rei's version and the version I'll be playing today. And of course, that's a sideboard card change, so it doesn't actually affect the best of one gameplay. So if you want the true experience, you should get more Bristlebud Farmers. In my opinion, just play something else. Don't use a Mythic on Bristlebud Farmer. It's not a bad card. It's just really narrow. That's my take. Now let's see if the deck can hold up. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. This deck is wild. I have no idea if I'll play it well. It might be one of those that takes some getting used to. But right out the gate, we've got removal. This will be fine once we have a permanent. Just draw like a Storm Chaser's talent or an Invasion of Ixalan, and I think we're cooking. Let's go to work. The deck is kind of like wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, kaboom! It is how I picture it operating. Oh no. Oh no. Is it blue-white control? I blame myself. Blue-white control is definitely not a serious meta deck, and yet people keep playing it. They might counter this. That would be fine. I still... Oh, Phantom Interference. Okay, this might be Oculus after all. I'm trying to save for when I can play the Floodcaller and this town if they try to remove it. They're going to go for Haughty Djinn. In that case, we'll do this now so they can't counter the Floodcaller. Interesting. Trigger. We go hard. Scorch. Sure. Scorch is not bad. We get a little block. We get a little no block. What do you think? I think we let this damage happen and then play like Torch afterwards, since we have no other good use for the spell. Because if we get the damage on it, then it's much more convenient afterwards. Let's try using the Scorch. It's more expensive, and it exiles. They both exile, but the Scorch exiling. The Scorch can do better when we have a token. So they have a negate. It's fine. And then we give them the torch. No Jin. Exiled. Could be huge. Okay. Well, we can flash it in again later. Our draws have been very land heavy. Let's see if this gets countered now. Nope. We probably have ways to bounce it and exile it and make our life hard, but over time, we should be able to get through those. Ooh, very big. Very big. Let's gas up with the Thunder Trap Trainer, who is awesome with this town ain't big enough. This is the offspring version. We're looking for a non-creature, non-land. We whiff. Can we whiff twice on our very first try? No, not this time. You know what? More of this can't be that bad. If they never get to keep their creature on the board, they're in big trouble. Wow. They are firing off these tempo spells in a place where they have no advantage. That tells me they may not really understand what they're supposed to be doing with this deck. You have, I mean, or they just have nothing else to do and they're frustrated. I'm going to try it. Why not? Okay, that resolves as well. Things are coming together. So what's their hand? It must be all reactive. Here's a chart, of course. Discarding an Oculus. Helping hand, recovering Oculus. It begins. Let's see what they put in the yard. Dragonfire off the top. Okay. They've got this 2/2. I think what we do is go for this Flood Caller. Does it resolve? It sure does. Okay. Scorch. Trigger. Untap. Doesn't untap the Vitality. It's not an otter. It's only birds, frogs, otters, and rats that get this bonus. I think we can wait, right? No, we want to do it now just in case we get to attack with the trainer. Well, no, we're bouncing the trainer? No, we're bouncing the invasion. We're bouncing the invasion. Because we can attack with the trainer. Negate happens, but we still get 3 points in. So most of these decks, if they're copying the champs list, have 2 negates, and we've seen them both. Second eyeball. Gross. Very gross. But not... It could be worse. Three steps in the bin. So they also run 3 steps. There's another trainer. Bouncies? That resolves. Okay, they're out of those interactive pieces. That's huge. Let's do this. The prowess is coming together. The talent is here. We do this. How much damage can we get away with here? You're starting to see it, aren't you? I guess we'll go here. One of the blockers. and then we play the talent, we level the talent, we get back the other town ain't big enough, we use it again, and that should get us to all the damage we need. It's 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 6 is 14. So this talent alone puts it in lethal range, and then all we have to do is recover this town ain't big enough, and they're dead. This has blue in the form of bushwhack, so we'll keep it. What could go wrong? Don't duress me. Duress might be the most played black card. It's giving Go for the Throat and Deep Cavern Bat a run for their money. Ah! Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Give me blue. Let's see if they know what to do here. The talent and bushwhack can kill the bat. Okay, they take the talent. Yep. This town ain't big enough. Yep. Let's train. Hey, we hit. Go us. Kick. Go. They know about this. Give them the business. Pass. They need to hold up removal now for the Flood Caller. If they tap out and we play the Flood Caller, they're in big trouble. Okay. They're passing. That's cool. We'll chill. We can chill. I think they're going to kill this no matter what I do, but if we wait till we have the mana to bounce it, maybe we can catch them. I'm going to Sleight of Hand now. There's a Dragonfire. That's very handy. Do I take out the bat here? I think they're holding up removal for the Flood Caller, and because of that, we're kind of burning their turns. I'm not that worried about the damage or the life they're gaining. I'm worried about their tempo and getting time to draw into what we need. So I think this is fine. I think being patient here is a good thing. And another bushwhack. We could bounce both of these in response to a removal spell. The problem with that is they go removal into removal. If they do that. Interesting. Okay. If I flash this out and cast a Storm Chaser's Talent and a Bushwhack, I negate this. Let's see what happens here. Trigger. Now they might target the Flood Caller, but I hope it's with another cut down because I will surprise the hell out of them. Ah! I think they forgot how this works. Okay, triple cut down. Well, I mean, I get my last basic. that cut down doesn't work. I'm okay with all of this. This is fine. This is fine. We are set up for a nice little grind engine. And they are down to one card. Woo, okay. I mean, I've got a land in hand and they know it. And they're going after it. I could also get rid of the Bushwhack. Because the Bushwhack can't fetch another basic. I guess I'm into that. Another trainer? Okay. If they play a card and then plus the Lily and we this town them, they're in big trouble.
You're gonna regret that.
I could also just get Scorching Dragonfire and kill Liliana now. I'm just gonna do this. Offspring, baby. What are they gonna do? So we get another this town. And we get another Storm Chaser's Talent. So I guess now we can discard one of the this towns. Scoop it up, Mango. They're cooked. That's just too much value. Yes. This looks like it can do a little bit of everything, and that's great. We love that. Give me the talent. Some would say I have none, but you know what? They can get bent. That's a 90s thing, right? I do worry about the number of basics I have. I bushwhacked my way completely out of basics before, and there's a fabled passage here. Seems a little much. Let's see what we get. Okay. How about again? Sure. This is going well. Take 3. We're just otter punching our way through everything. I mean, this is such a tricksy deck. It's not my favorite color set, Teamer. Not at all. But man, it's growing on me. Oh, they've got a Get Lost, maybe? Something like that. This is Valley Flood Caller time. Take 1 pass. Hi. Hi, I'm just chilling, don't mind me. Ah, a migration of herds. They do move in herds. Let's see if they go for an overlord. If they do, I'm going to hit them so hard. Yes. Yes. Absolutely, you can have that. Absolutely. Oh. Oh! Okay. We don't have the Enduring Vitality. That's what we want the most here, right? Let's get another blue. Okay, still don't have it. But I do want to save this town ain't big enough. I guess give me another invasion? Or is it... And you know what? The Flood Caller is like our best card. Let's just roll with it. What does this turn into? A 4/3? Whenever you cast a spell, it gains indestructible. Woo! Sunfall is the card we have to be concerned with. But yeah, let's do it. Because what we can do is this town, our Flood Caller and our Regisaur, if they Sunfall. And then they get nothing. Well, they get this otter. Don't tell this otter, but we don't actually care. Beza. So they make 2 1/1s. They don't draw and they don't treasure, and they gain life, but they don't. Because we do this. The 1/1s are a pain, no question. All right. Well, this might come back to bite me, but they would have to have a binding right here for the Valley Flood Caller. And we do have a backup, and they know that. It does feel like they have a binding. Triggers! Okay. How big do these things get when I play a this town that gets back 2 talents? Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. Bouncing a Beza, does that do anything really? I don't think so. But let's attack and see what happens. Had a feeling it would be something like that. Oh, pop. It's got trample. It's a belligerent Regisaur, you see. It's very, very upset. It's a grouchy creature. Are you sure? Well, let's cause some chaos, shall we? I think this is just so much damage, we have to do it. Like, watch this. They're sitting on a ley line binding, being like, well, what do we do now? Now you want to hit the flood caller. You really want to hit the flood caller here now, because it's about to get crazy. You like, just taking out one of these otters isn't going to save you. Okay, yeah, you're doing it. You are definitely doing it. What are you targeting? Okay. Sure. You're good. That's fine. And then? And again? And take 21? They thought they were safe. They thought nothing bad could happen. And look what happened. My dear opponent, the problem you have is you can't even comprehend the amount of damage I can do. This town ain't big enough is heck of a card in a strategy like this. Yeah. We've got the trifecta of land. Yeah, why wouldn't we keep this? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. What could the opponent possibly do? I'm gonna Scorching Dragonfire you so hard. I still have the M21 ones. I mean, I already bought the style for them. You can't trick me. You can't sell me something I've already bought, Arena. Anybody who plays Paper knows what I'm joking about. Boros? Do we finally get the big bad Boros in the room? Ruckus? Okay. Okay. Trainer? Probably Trainer. And we hit Torch. Beautiful. Too bad a Flood Caller goes to the bottom, but very happy to pick up a Torch the Tower against this opponent. And they have Thram Portal. Their lands hurt them. So we can never let them have a shelter by ghosts ever. Which mouse is it going to be? Foretell again? That's going to be a problem for them. Search for a basic. I want red. Kind of busted. Then I'll play this and get another prowess trigger and another otter. And they're going to have to beat a Torch the Tower. Let's see if they can do it. That's a tough setup. I have to play a creature and protect it. Another portal. Well, their mana base couldn't be more brutal. And here comes Challenger with Shard Mage's Rescue available. So if they're going for this, they have the rescue. But do we want to get it out of their hand? I think so. Since we have a Scorching Dragonfire up our sleeve, since we have this town ain't big enough up our sleeve, this is all fine. We're going to hit them so hard next turn. Like, they can throw all these ruckuses on it. They can attack here. We might kill them. We might absolutely destroy them. We go to 12. It's a 5-5. Look at that. Okay. So here's some triggers. And there's another sleight of hand. Is that enough to kill them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, if they're at 2, they can't use their lands. That said, I think the right play is just to bounce this thing now. And then they can't murder us next turn completely. They might get their cards, but they're going to be at a really low life total. And I don't know how they're going to get out of this. Yay, a land that didn't hurt them. It's a miracle. So they have to, like, play a creature, put a Shelter by Ghosts on it. That brings them to 2, but then they can't really attack. And if I pay the ward cost on the Shelter by Ghosts, I kill their thing. Okay, so instead they go to 3 to make 2 creatures and pass. Sleight of hand. They have another Shard Mage's Rescue, I think, but it knocks them to 2. I guess I'll take this land. That wasn't great. How do you want to block? I guess you have to block the 3s, right? I think we just let this happen. And we hold. They're at 2. They can't use their lands. Well, 2 of their lands just got blown up. Almost. Yeah, they go to 1? Maniac. Absolute maniac. And this is going to be like Shard Mage's This is going to be like the rescue. Nope. Mouse and die. Okay. Fun times. Fun times. On the draw, is this the hand you're looking for? It's fine. Very interesting deck, I've got to say. It's really something. Oh no, we went second. Oh god, we lose. It's over. Talent. Will we have an opportunity to Scorching Dragonfire? Will we have an opportunity to Bushwhack? Does anything matter anymore? Double Pain Land. Double Scavenger. That's great. We love that. That's awesome. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's pretty big. I mean, hey. Turn 2, take 6. Magic is fair. I mean, that's not bad. But how do we really get the job done? I mean, we're so dead to just Shelter by Ghosts, right? If they have it, like it wasn't a game that we played. It was a joke. But hey, that's the way it can go. I think I just hold, right? Maybe they try to enchant this and we have a chance. No, I think we do this. Yeah, I think we pass. I think we pass and see what they do. If they try to play another enchantment, they might be worried. They might really be worried that this town ain't big enough. The town ain't big enough. Or the bush. Something like that. Make them commit, I guess. There it is. Oh my god, they walked into it. Okay. Okay. What do we want? Got him. They feared the wrong threat. All right, how do we get this up to a 4? Two. It's like we need one more spell. We could do this and then fight. Okay. Ah! Okay, we cleared the first 2 creatures. Now at least they have to spend a turn rebuilding their creature count. If they have it. Oh my god, I hate it. Okay, come on, this town ain't big enough. I think we're seeking the beast. Could also try the invasion, but what permanent are we gonna hit that's gonna solve this? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Wait. Enduring Vitality is not it, man. Is not it. That's too bad. Okay, put this down. Probably die. I mean, hey, we went second. What could we do? We never had a real chance. This town ain't big enough. Can't do it. None of these things we can get back will help. We didn't draw the only card that mattered. Yeah. Sometimes magic is mean. Sometimes magic is a very cruel game. Well, if they're gonna be over here messing around, I'm done with them. Next time we'll go first and they will just be laughed out of the building. Opponent goes first. We don't have anything to bounce with this town, but we'll find it. We'll be patient and we will find it. No turn 1 creature. I guess I'll go get a blue source with the Fable. Interesting. Are they Oculus? Probably Oculus, right? Trainer. Let's drop Trainer. Other versions of the deck run Beanstalk, but I really like the Trainer tech. It works well with the Vitality and the song, Valley Songcatcher combo. Okay, fine. You want to counter that. But if they're playing Phantom Interference, they're the Haughty Jin. deck, because otherwise you just play No More Lies. And there's the Jhin. And, well, we've got trouble. Again, we don't have the right answer for the situation. But I think we're supposed to get Vitality onto the board. Going second is really, really messed up in this meta. It's, whew. Ooh, it is on you. It is on you to find a way. And if they just have all the right cards, you may as well have never played the game to begin with. It is tough, man. It takes a thick skin. A thick skin, but we're gonna see what we can do in this case. Okay, they still didn't hit an Oculus or second Jhin to get with the recommission. That gives me some hope. And their Flood Farm Verge only makes white. I think they were really hoping to mill a creature there. Instead they get Soul Partition, which they'll probably cast on this. Nope, that turns on the Verge. They did not bin the creature. And after 4 hours, they got me. Okay, I need another blue, actually. I can't do trainer here. That's tough. That's really tough. I think we're just going to die to this Jhin. I think it's just over. But I do have to get something down to make this town good. Double torch. So you're telling me there's a chance. I mean, if they're out of mills, they have nothing to get back. Okay, they probably found it, right? They've got to find it soon. Uh-huh. Not a lot to think about, but they're thinking anyway. It's just kind of busted. We've been a Soul Partition. We're still stuck on blue mana. I think I have to dig. Like, we're falling too far behind on everything, so I've got to hit here. I miss. Well, that sucked. Not really a game. Not worth playing. Felt so bad. Ugh. Go first. Just go first. For the love of God, go first. Just go first. Just go first. Just go first. Come on. We do. We do. All right. Let's see if it holds. Do we just win for going first? I mean, at the very least, we have an initiative, which feels so much better than the alternative. Because I've had a hard time finding Elks lately. Well, that gets the one card it can get. Here's my trainer. Looking for the bushwhacks. I guess I'll settle for the invasion, right? Permanent card. Yep, it can hit land. I'm not making it up. Beans. All right, so a 1-2 curve from the opponent on the draw is pretty solid. Let's drop this and attack and see what they do. Because I'm either going to Flood Call or Questing Druid on end step, depending on if they're holding up mana. They're going for Overlord. All right, let's see if we can kill them. I mean, maybe we can. Probably not, right? Probably not. Probably not. It's a lot of damage. Let's see if they're ready with a curve into deadly cover-up moment. I think it's your face. Down to 5. Cool. They gotta have it. There's a Gix's command and 2 cover-ups in the tournament version. And they've got it. It's that kind of day, guys. It's that kind of day. I mean, let's see if we can hit some land here. We do. I think we're gonna lose now, if I'm being real. Like, we'll try to find it. Maybe a Song of Totentans is in this deck? I think it is. I have not seen it once, so maybe it's not. Yeah, two copies. So yeah, we could draw lethal if we keep hitting our land drops and dig through our deck, but I haven't drawn one yet. It makes me sus. Makes me very, very sus. I mean, the opponent's hand was perfect. Like, absolutely stack your deck flawless. And it still is. They've used their mana every turn like an absolute machine. It's kind of wild. But can we find a way? We're going to dig through our deck. There's one. If they have a duress, I might cry. There's this town. We'll keep that. See what they do. We've got a lot to solve. Okay. Dude, stack their deck good. Stack their deck good. That's how... Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Wow. Just wow. Stop cheating, dude. Stop cheating. It's not fair. Gotta keep getting lands, because as soon as they gain life, we're gonna need a bigger song. I mean, I'm just gonna die to these, right? So I've got to bounce one. But I don't get my level 2, so I can't win, right? There's no way I can win here. Dude, this is the best. This is the best draw they could have had. They should have saved that duress, though. They should have waited for me to actually get the song back in my hand. What you doing? Sure. All right, song off the top. Go for the throat keeps them alive at 1. And I guarantee they have it. We're too good at Magic to not have it, but yeah, let's get it back. They do have the cottage, right? So we need interaction here. I guess I need a blocker. So we'll give it a try. But all they've got to do is use a removal spell and they win. I'm ready. I mean, that was an absolute rolling. And I tried this deck, man. That is some hot sauce from our opponent. That's all that is.